this is Stormy with Imagine Hair, and I'm here with Francine. And Francine's been a long-time friend and customer of mine for over a year now. She originally had been buying the hair bangers, which are the little fillers for thinning or volumizing pieces. She wears 2 of them, one in the top crown and one in the back for coverage for thinning spots and bald spots. And she's been so excited that today I was really elated to tell her about my new product, which is called Hair Pod. And in the industry we call them a hair topper. But the way my hair pod is it is also a versatile filler that volumizes and it covers hair thinning, and it's a little bigger piece. So some of the people have asked me, you know, who would wear hair toppers, and that would be someone that maybe has a real thinning spot in the top crown, as Francine does. Or maybe you're a guy out there and you're looking for just a small top piece to fill in a small spot. So these hair pods come at 5 by 5.5 on the base material here that you're seeing, and they're 7-inch length. Now the difference in my hair pod and some of the hair fillers and hair toppers out in the industry is you can actually turn my hair pod any direction depending on where you want to set it on top of the head. They still fit on top of the head like so, but you can turn them different directions depending on if you want a longer version of a filler on top, or if you wanted to turn it and do it long ways across the top, you can do that. I want to make this real clear. There still is a little circle area in the hair pod, and as long as you see that little crown area, that's your guide to know where the top part goes on top of the head. Does that make sense? So basically, here's the hair pod underneath. We're going to open the snap clips all the way around, make sure the hair's not in it, and then I'm going to position the hair pod at the top where her hair topper will be, with the very top of her crown of her head, okay? And then I've made sure all of the snap clips are open, right? I'm going to come around to the front and I'm going to look and see where her hairline is. And you probably, majority of the time, would want to wear this about a 1/2 inch from behind the front hairline. So this is approximately about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch, depending on your hair fullness in the front hairline area is what I'm talking about. So I'm going to take these 2 clips in the front and I'm going to position them right behind a 1/2 inch, and I'm going to snap clip them in. You always want to do the front first to anchor that, and then you have the leverage of doing the sides or the back. How does that feel, Francine?
Fine.
They should feel comfortable but not pulling the hair.
No, I don't feel like, you know, there's nothing in there that's pulling it off.
So if you notice, I just put it right behind, about a 1/2 inch behind her hairline here. And even though this is not an exact match, she wanted to go with a few highlights and some fullness on the top crown, which she can do with this color. This is called Brown Sugar and Spice, by the way, if you're wondering what color hair pod I'm actually Francine's modeling. So then I come to the back and I just barely tug it. You don't have to pull it really hard, and just clip the snap clips in the back just like you did the front. See, these are open, and then I'm just going to comb it in and push my index finger and thumb and snap it in. There's 1, there's 2. How does that feel?
Feels fine.
Okay,
It
so
feels
now,
like I actually have hair.
yeah,
Which is nice.
easy and quick. Then I take my thumb and I just feel for the edge of the hair pod and make sure that the hair pod is even on the head. So I have that leverage here. And I'm going to do the same thing I did at the front and the back. See, here's the snap clip. I'm going to comb it in and snap it in. There's 1. There's 2. And it only takes just a tiny bit of hair to snap this in. It's very amazing. Not a whole lot of hair needs to be put into the little comb clip. Here's our front ones, remember? Now I'm going to do the sides over here. Here they are. I'm going to comb it in and snap it. There's 1. And there's 2. Now, is this pulling anywhere?
No, and the interesting thing about it, now that you put these in, I had bought those little baby hair clips that you put in your hair to pull my hair back. They slide right out. These aren't sliding, they're actually holding, but they don't feel like them.
Yes, because I try to use the smaller snap clips instead of the bigger ones, because that way you have more control and it's more secure than some of the clips that they put on some of these hair extensions, hair pieces, wigs are so big and bulky. They don't only very uncomfortable underneath when they snap into your hair, but they don't hold well and they slip out. So that's what she was saying, that this is secure. It's not moving.
Oh, that I could dance. You know, I could actually shake my whole head, and it works for me. I
Exactly.
like it.
So that's your
Sorry.
hair pod. And again, we have these wonderful Imagine Hair brushes that we sell separately that are great for manipulating and blending in the hair together. And if you notice, all I have to do is just kind of lightly rake the hair, Imagine Hair brush, and see how that slowly blends in with her hair, even though it's not exactly her hair color. It gives her highlights, her hair highlights without the commitment of coloring.
No, I like
hair.
it. I might actually just want this. Because you know what? I was thinking of getting the highlights, and now I really don't have to.
Exactly. Or you maybe one day you want to wear your hair bangers, and then the next day you say, you know what, I want a little bit of a difference. I'll let her take over, and she can brush and blend in this hair however she wants to. It's all human hair, so you can color them, cut them, blend them,
Oh, look at that.
flat iron them, whatever she wants to do. Or she
Oh,
may
right,
come in
right.
or go to her hairstylist and say, you know what, my hair is this length. Now take the hair pod and just trim the ends a little bit for more fullness and more layers. So there's a lot of versatility in this little top piece.
Oh, I love it. Because I wear my hair this way. I color this eye all the time. So I'm very self-conscious of certain things, when women are. But I like it just like this. It looks amazing. I have this amazing full head.
And because of the way that I did an open crown, some of the toppers that make mine so different is they look wiggy. They look heavy on and they feel heavy. How does this one feel?
No, it feels like hair that I had when I was a kid. Because I'm
And
losing
look
it.
how it brings out Francine's eyes now that she has a little more highlights in her hair without coloring it.
No, I like this a lot. It's exciting. I'm glad you invited me.
Well, I'm glad you were able to come and join us. So buy the hair pod by Imagine Hair, and remember, if you have any questions, feel free to call us at 512-771-5705, and we'll be more than happy to help you with your color selection or suggest whether you need the hair pod or the hair banger or maybe a combination of both.